Hi guys. I just felt like making some example solves because they're helpful and they're easy to make, and yeah, I don't think there are many good Lin example solves already. Um, so I've got 10 scrambles that I haven't seen before, and I'm going to be giving my entire thought process on how I do the solve, like including how I do cube shape and predicting first block and choosing which block to do, and how I would do second block, and my thoughts on the last 10 pieces case. And I'll have all the scrambles in the description. Okay, so here I have, I guess, what I call pearl aloe. But it's pretty stupid, but yeah, it's this case. So I'll just trace it first. So it's good, so I'm going to be making scallop, which is going to break this block, so I can't really use that well. But I do notice that this corner, if I'm making scallop cut, it will end up in the front right here on the bottom, which would be good to start off my first block with. So I'll just see what happens with like the other orange edges, because I'll be using orange. This corner will end up back here, I believe. And this one will end up back here. Okay, so that's not too great, but I can work with it, I guess. There's probably something better, but it's alright. So yeah, I'd start by making scallop, and then yeah, this is here, that's here, and that means I'd do like a 4, and then that brings this edge up, pairs these two, and then I can do M2, so nice easy 3 slice. Here I have this arrangement of second block pieces. So this is cool because you can do like this cool trick where you like break up the first block to make it a 3 slice second block, and it preserves these two edges here in these spots. So I know I'll have this edge solved. So it goes like this. You put it like this. It's actually an OBL. Do a slice and then just F2, and that solves second block and preserve this piece. Next I've got this case. It's just an 8 slice OPL plus 1. It's not that great, but if I can do it right. I can't. Okay, I can't do my alg slowly, but yeah, it was not that bad. I might have done the scramble wrong, but it's whatever. So whatever. Skull star. It's pretty stupid. I don't really like the star cases, but okay, it's bad. So, which is a shame because I could have actually preserved some blocks, but I'm thinking there might be a cool way to do this, but whatever. So I have to do a small move. I have to do a small move on the bottom to make it no parity, and I think I'll do it this way. So that when I do my first slice, this green corner and this green one will make like a pseudo block, which I guess tends to be kind of helpful. Well, this orange block got solved. But whatever, we had this green block and green corner, so I'll just do that. It's 2 slices, not a big deal. And we actually end up with the same second block as the first scramble. This will be preserved, 3 slice. Yeah, so same thing. This line, F2, yeah. And then 6 slice PLL plus 1. Right, barrel fist. This sucks. Plus it's the bad mirror, so it's kind of hard to do. Okay, it's not the bad case, so it'll actually be not too bad. Um, how will this work out? Okay, this is interesting. I'm looking at blue because I know this blue corner will end up in the back, and generally this is like the best spot that you want like for your corners to be for first block because it's easy to pair up with the edge. Yeah, and this edge will end up on the side, which is interesting. And then this blue corner will end up here. So I guess that's not so bad. I'll just do like a 6 on the top and 3 on the bottom. And then I can like slice and then it'll kind of not be too bad. So I'll just go with that. Yes, a 6 on top, 3, or not exactly a 3. Oh yes, it is a 3. And then pair it up like that. Next I see this block for this case, so I can preserve this block by just pairing these up first, and then matching this corner with that, and then this gets preserved. And then 8 slice PL plus 1. Okay, this is the 4th one. If this is the good trace, then it'll be really good. Yeah, so it's good. Okay, this is actually really good, cause when I do my first move, it's gonna put this corner at the back, and then my first slice will be with this edge in the front, which means it'll pair up the 2 red pieces for first block. And then this red one will come at the tip of the shield because I make shield square, and so when I do it, the corner is going to end up in the front right. So I can just do like slice like U or something, slice U, slice, and that'll solve first block. So first slice, that pairs up this, and then tip of the shield, and then slice U, slice. For the second block, orange, yeah, so I notice if like for this case, you kind of do like slice U prime slice to pair up these two, but you kind of have a lot of freedom with how the top is aligned because it doesn't matter as long as, you know, this corner stays on the top. So for this case, you can, if you have it from this alignment and you do slice U prime slice, that puts this edge, which was over here, it puts it in the back, and then when you do the last 2 moves, that will be preserved. So this slice U slice, and then it leaves me with this 8 slice OPL plus 1, which I doubt I can do on the spot because it's not in my muscle memory. I'm losing it. Yeah, I don't know. You get the point. It was 8 slices. Alright, what's this? Diamond aloe. 1, 2, I guess I'll say the numbers. 4. Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna be bringing down these 2 edges, well, this pair of, this like L shape of edges down with here to make, what's it called? Paw. I don't actually totally know how the first block works because I only know like the mirror. I guess I could do it from here. So what catches my eye here is if I do one slice to pawpaw, this green edge will be here, and then after the pawpaw it will stay at the back. So this will be at the back. This corner, once I do a D to solve the pawpaw, it when I make the pawpaw, it'll come to the front here, and then it won't move. So this piece will be in the back. This piece will stay right here in the front, and the last piece will come to here for the pawpaw, and then it won't move from there. So not a terrible first block. I just slice, do pawpaw, and then I have to do bottom misalignment, slice, and then what, like little YouTube prime or something like that. So I'll show you what I mean. So second block, edges there, and then slice, U2-ish, slice, and that's first block. Okay, here this is cool. I think it's a 4 slice second block. We have these two here, this here, and I see this edge. If it's together with these edges, I can just put it down there, and then it's here, so it'll end up in the back here if I do it like that. And then, yeah, 7 slice OPL plus 1, which I should be able to do. Yeah, there you go. Alright, I think this is number 6. Okay. So I'm gonna be making shield, what's it called? Shield kite. With like the kite, I don't know how to describe it, the kite pair in the front. So what'll that be? That'll be like 0, 3 on the bottom, and then slice to make the kite shield. And not kite shield, kite square. No, kite. Wait, what's it called? Shield kite. Yeah. And shield kite is like semi 2-gen, which means it'll preserve all of like these first block pieces, and probably likely one of these two. And what that means, when I do the D on the bottom first, it'll leave this corner in the back right, and that won't move from there. And that's like the perfect spot, as I mentioned before. So if I look at the other pieces, they're really easy to track. The red, I'll be looking for the red, and this red edge will go down here, and then this corner will end up like here. So not an amazing first block, but it's actually really easy. So I'll start like this, and then I just have to do this slice and then M2. My initial sights on this second block, I don't have a great idea on how to immediately solve one of one of the DB edges. So I suspect it'll be like an M2. I'll have to do an M2 at the end, and then I'll get either OPLL or just PLL. So yeah, do it like that. And then yeah, I have these ones, so I'll just insert that, and then a 7 slice G perm, which I have trouble remembering. Bear with me. Maybe it's that. I did it. Okay. Next. Okay, so for this case, I'm going to be making barrel, paw. So I'll just have to do, I think, yeah, 4 on the bottom, and then slice to make the paw. So this will be a really easy first block to track. And when I do that slice, I notice this orange will end up in the front, and then it won't move from there, which means I'll do orange as my first block. Yep, and then this orange edge will go down here and then it'll stay at the back, and then this one will come down here and like for the paw, which means it'll go up to here for first block. Then so I'll do like a U to start my first block, slice, and then like U2 slice. I don't know exactly what the moves are, but like, well, yeah, I don't know exactly how to say the moves, but it'll be that. So kind of U2 prime, slice. This first block seems like I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to preserve the pieces. I guess I'll do similar to the last solve where I'll just leave myself with an M2. So I'll like pair this up and then, so it didn't end up doing that, but I've got this in the front, I guess. So I'll do D2 and then a 7 slice OPL plus 1, which I doubt I'll be able to remember, but I can chance it. Oh. I don't know. I'll have to check my alg sheet again because I always forget algs. There's too many of them. I got that one as well. Wrong. We'll see. I accidentally stopped recording for no reason. Alright, number 8. Okay. So this is I don't know the cases. Pour barrel. And it's bad, so I'll have to do this cool solution that I found myself, where you do like a slice to scallop fist, and so what would that be is slice 2 0 slice, and then 1 slice to scallop kite. Alright, so I've got my own red because that'll end up in the back after I finish my cube shape. It'll end up in the back left. This red edge will end up in the front, and I'm having trouble figuring out where this last corner will go. I'm not actually super sure. Hold on. Okay, I think it'll go to the I think it'll go to the front left here, which is annoying because then we'll have two like opposite corners. But it does mean it's gonna pair up with the red edge that is in the front. So it'll just be a 2 slice first block, but it's kind of not that nice. I might be wrong, by the way. I'm not 100% sure where this will go. Oh, I was wrong. So this corner actually went here, which means it'll end up here after this. Oh, and I was wrong about the edge as well. It's gonna end up in the front. Yeah. So we have this pseudo pair, and this corner was obviously right. So yeah, pretty standard first block. Here we have this, I guess there's a pair that I could try use, but similar to one of the earlier ones, I have a little bit of freedom with how I do this so that I can influence this. So actually, if I'm not mistaken, I can put this like that, and then when I do slice, U prime slice to match these ones, when I finish this off, this edge will be in the back. Yep, and then, oh dear, 9 slice PLL plus 1, which I don't know the actual 9 slice alg, so 8 slice with bar flip. Oh, and it was parity. Okay, That's a terrible look. Okay, whatever. Number 9. Alright, just from the scramble I know there's no parity, but I guess I'll trace it. Yeah. So really simple, 3 slice case, plus there's a block that will be preserved. Unfortunately, I think this corner will have to end up in the bottom layer, so it won't be a 1 slice first block. But I suppose if I put it in the back here, line this up like that, then corner goes back here, and then I can just do that for my first block. Here it's a pretty garbage second block, 5 slicer, but with 5 slices it's pretty easy to influence the last edge. So I'll just slice it, and then I have this case like we had earlier, and I can influence this edge to go in the back, then that, and then this ends up in the back. And another 9 slice PL plus 1, which I also don't know the alg for, so 8 slice with bar flip. And last solve. Okay, this is a cool one. So we have this, we have King George and pair of edges here. So I traced, what I'm just gonna do is like -4, -2, and then I'll do 1 slice to scallop kite, and that will preserve this green block, so I'll try use that. And okay, the other thing is, this corner is gonna end up down in the back, which will be perfect because I don't even have to do any alignments. Oh, well, I don't have to like adjust the U or D for my first block. I just do like misalign the top by 1 and slice, and that'll be my first block done. So if I show you that, there, this block is here in the front, this is at the back, slice, just 1 slice, that's really nice. And it rhymes. As for the second block, I'm trying to think of how to influence the last piece. I think if I put these corners at the back, and then I pair this one with this one, it'll put this one at the back. This might not work, but I'll try it. I think it will work. And then I could actually use this edge as well, or this one, they both work. Like that. That solves these ones. Don't mind if I undo it, because I think it'd be cooler to just do the op PL plus 1 solution. So if I misalign it like this, I get those in the back, and then I'm left with a 7 slice OPL plus 1, which, I mean, it would have been 6 without the bar flip, but yeah. And that's it. So thanks for watching, and yeah.